The seemingly calm surface of the water often conceals moments that can change the course of events in seconds. At familiar approaches, crocodiles don't need to move much. They just need to hold their position and wait for the right moment to turn their advantage into a result. In an environment where every mistake has an immediate price, speed isn't always the deciding factor. When things happen too fast to react, what truly determines survival? In the Serengeti, every approach to water comes with clear risks. Zebra herds travel hundreds of miles each year following water and pastures. They don't rely on strength but on observation and quick reflexes. The vast, semi-arid savanna, with its few hiding places, forces them to maintain formation and a steady pace. When the river crossing season arrives, the entire herd descends to the water's edge. Near the riverbed, the crocodiles observed every movement above. As the zebras waded down, the distance quickly narrowed. The strong current made their steps unsteady, creating an opportunity to approach. As soon as they were close enough, a crocodile accelerated and pounced on the lead zebra, just as it had no time to react. The drag began to spread throughout the surrounding area. The activity shifted entirely into the water, where the zebras had difficulty adjusting their direction. The constant drag reduced their chances of escape. After a short time, the crocodiles held the advantage. Here, the outcome depended on position and timing, not strength. The ability to coordinate as a pride determines how lions survive in Africa. They live in savannas and semi-deserts, moving in pursuit of food. In the Serengeti, lions use tall grass to approach prey and then accelerate. When faced with a larger opponent, they call their pride and adjust their tactics. Once they leave the shore, their land advantage is gone, forcing lions to adapt immediately to a new environment. From a bottom-up perspective, the crocodile maintained a low position, observing the swimming direction of the two lions. As both moved into the middle of the stream, the distance between them rapidly shortened. The strong current destabilized their swimming rhythm, creating a clear moment of approach. Once close enough, the crocodile accelerated from below and locked onto one lion. The other reacted immediately. It turned, maintaining close proximity and continuously applying pressure with roars and approaching movements. It repeatedly attempted to intervene from the side, but could not maintain its position in the deep water. In a short time, the crocodile maintained control and pulled its opponent away from its safe zone. In this situation, the environment made a clear difference. On land, lions can coordinate and adjust their tactics. In water, the crocodile had complete control of position and timing. The result shows that the advantage lies not in strength, but in control of the space of action. Wildebeest herds migrate thousands of miles each year in search of grass and water. In East Africa, the Great Migration brings millions of animals to river crossing points during the monsoon season. As migration pressure increases, many enter the water almost simultaneously to reduce the risk to each individual. At this stage, crossing is a necessary option. When the herd converged at the point where the river flowed strongly, crocodiles, who had been waiting and watching the wildebeest for a long time, were already present. Once most were in the middle of the river, the distance between them quickly shortened. Uneven swimming rhythms caused the formation to become strained. At that moment, the crocodile accelerated and locked onto the wildebeest that had just broken away from the herd. The herd's movement was diverted from its original direction at the point of contact. It tried to maintain its direction but couldn't sustain its position. The constant pulling force reduced its chances of escape during those crucial seconds. After a short time, the crocodile gained the upper hand. The migration continued, but not all the wildebeest made it across. Unlike many other predators, African wild dogs rely on open spaces to maintain speed and coordination. They live in savannas and open areas, where their long-distance vision aids pursuit. Before acting, the pack displays a signal of consensus, then adjusts its approach according to the situation. After reaching a consensus, the pack moves toward a water source and stops at the river's edge, slowing down and closing formation. Near the riverbed, the crocodile had been positioned and waiting for a long time. From underwater, it tracked the approaching pack of wild dogs. When one of the dogs lowered its head to drink, the distance shortened in an instant. At that moment, the crocodile accelerated rapidly and locked onto the dog near the water's edge. The entire pack reacted immediately. Many rushed to the water's edge, repeatedly trying to pull their comrade back. As the struggle deepened into the water, the distance quickly widened. Within seconds, the crocodile regained control and pulled its prey away. A single moment of carelessness, and the pack's efforts could not reverse the situation. In arid regions where water is scarce, hyenas are well adapted to savannas, semi-deserts, and areas like Namibia. Hyenas prioritize practical efficiency, maintaining distance when unfavorable and waiting for the right moment. After securing prey, hyenas typically survey the surroundings and keep their distance, ready to leave if danger arises. From atop the sloping bank, the crocodile emerged from the water and approached very slowly. It maintained a steady direction, closing the distance step by step. When the distance was only a few feet, the hyena remained focused on the prey. There were no warning signs on the surface. Just as it was close enough, the crocodile accelerated and locked onto the prey, forcing the hyena to hold on. A tug of war ensued on the bank. The hyena pulled back to maintain its position, but the force gradually diminished. When the crocodile closed in again, the gap was broken. Within seconds, the hyena was forced to retreat. The crocodile retained its food and dragged it to the water's edge. In this situation, opportunities can appear quickly, but disappear even faster if the advantage isn't maintained. In areas near water sources, buffalo herds maintain their position thanks to their endurance and ability to coordinate in large groups. They live in savannas and open forests, always staying close to water sources. When water is available, the herd can reach hundreds of animals and migrate seasonally. In this context, buffalo do not leave the area immediately but are ready to hold their position and react when cornered. At the river's edge, where the buffalo herd was forced to stop, the crocodile had already taken its position and lay motionless near the bank. It watched the approaching herd and silently closed the distance. As the lead buffaloes got closer to the water's surface, the crocodile suddenly lunged forward and locked onto the head of the buffalo closest to the bank. However, the continuous pulling force caused the position to shift, and the crocodile slid into the deep water. The struggle lasted only a few seconds before the crocodile regained control. From the moment it was pulled away from the bank, the situation changed completely. In the Serengeti scrubland, impalas maintain a safe distance thanks to their quick reflexes and ability to constantly change direction. They move near water sources, which provide resources but also narrow their movement space. When pursued, impalas don't run in a straight line but change direction in a zigzag pattern to disrupt their pursuers. In this environment, controlling direction is more important than speed. Along the African River, the crocodile occupies the water's edge and observes its familiar approach. It adjusts its distance from the impala without revealing any signs. When the impala bends down to drink, the crocodile accelerates and locks on to the one standing close to the bank. Movement is blocked right at the water's edge as the Impala recoils and tries to change direction to escape the drag. In just seconds, the ability to change direction is completely neutralized. The continuous drag causes a loss of control. After a short time, the crocodile gains complete dominance. At the intersection of land and water, the recurring pattern lies not in sheer strength, but in the ability to seize the right position at the right time. When prey is forced to slow down to drink, any advantages in speed, coordination, or reflexes can be neutralized in seconds, and even the smallest distance quickly disappears. In the confined space where movement is restricted, a brief misstep is enough to reverse the course of events, leaving the outcome decided before one even realizes it.